Hi friends. I'll be honest, I'm feeling a bit flat today. Very flat yesterday. My head is all over the place, which I'm sure is the case for many of you, given what's going on in the world right now with the whole coronavirus. It's something none of us could ever have predicted happening, and it's obviously affecting lives in many different ways. Firstly, I want to just say we are all in this together and I'm thinking of you. It's such a difficult time right now. There are so many worries, so many unknowns. It's very anxiety provoking for sure, and so I hope you're all taking care of you, your health, your mental health, and those around you. We have seen around the world quite a me mentality with all the toilet paper hoarding, people stockpiling, and I think it's a reminder that we're in this together and we need to be looking out for each other. This coronavirus is obviously having a very massive ripple effect on all our lives. Loss of income, not being able to see loved ones, those vulnerable. I have begun, like many of you, self-isolating, and I feel like that's the right thing to do to protect the more vulnerable people in our society. It's just difficult, and I guess we are all going to struggle in our own ways for our own reasons. Please excuse my congested nose. I have allergies and have no antihistamine in the house, so I have to go out to the shops to get some at some point, which I'm dreading to do. But that's why I'm all sounding a bit stuffed up, so I hope it's not too much of a distraction. But for those of you who missed my last video, I introduced our beautiful friend and gestational surrogate, Liv. She had an endometrial scratch done and we had our fertility specialist write up a protocol for the embryo transfer. We also mentioned that her prolactin levels were on the higher side and so she needed to get tested again. Those bloods came back on Monday and unfortunately the prolactin is still on the high side, so we have had to delay the embryo transfer for a month. She is on medication to help lower the prolactin levels and has booked in for an MRI this week. In the last couple of days though, I have been feeling increasingly fearful of our clinic closing and cancelling any upcoming IVF cycles. And then when I saw yesterday on Instagram a couple of infertility sisters sharing the news that their IVF clinic had closed and their IVF cycle cancelled indefinitely, I mean, it definitely confirmed to me that it is inevitable that it's going to happen here as well, and it's just a matter of time. I don't know whether our transfer will be cancelled. I don't know when. Our clinics may be closing and cancelling cycles, but it could very well be before we are due to transfer an embryo. Given the year that we have had trying to create embryos and the process we have just been through to get approval for surrogacy, and now we have got approval to have this happen, it does leave me feeling quite defeated. How good are animals? We don't know what's going to happen and we are trying to take it each day as it comes. And as much as I'm trying not to spiral, yesterday was a really hard day. Did a lot of crying. So many of you will be feeling similar emotions. So much of this infertility journey is out of our control. And so to have another element added is really difficult. For me, some other things that are adding to my anxiety and sadness is the fact that my dad is terminally ill. Time is precious. Yeah. We lost Tim's beautiful mum 2 years ago. In the coming days it'll have been 2 years, and having to come to terms with the fact that we will never see her holding our baby has been one of the hardest things I've had to try and get my head around. Knowing that may very well be the case for my dad as well. Given my dad's condition, I'm also worried about seeing him I feel like it's really awful timing. There's never a good time for a pandemic. My mum is also in the vulnerable category. She gets asthma really badly, and she only has a limited amount of Ventolin, and all chemists are completely out of Ventolin, so she's also a teacher. But yeah, it's just scary, isn't it? The thought of losing another loved one. Anyway, I'm sorry guys, this video has been really difficult for me to film. I don't want to be a downer or anything, which obviously I am, but this is just my raw, honest emotions and headspace at the moment. I'm so grateful for these little ones who help us. I guess my message is you're not alone, none of us are. I am here for you. I'm sending my love. I hope you're all staying safe and your loved ones are staying safe. This pandemic is going to dramatically change a lot of people's lives, and my heart is with all of those people. Seeing a lot of us are at home. Let me know if there are any videos you would like to see from me. I would like to do more videos here to keep myself distracted and give myself a little bit of a different focus. So yeah, send your suggestions my way and I'll do my best to put more videos up on this channel. Definitely going to try and do things that lift my spirits. There's so much to be thankful for. Absolutely. We have a home, we are safe, we have food, we have people in our lives who are looking out for us and we're looking out for them. So there's definitely a lot to be thankful for. We have our health. Touch wood. It's just a lot to navigate and a lot to wrap our heads around, and it's going to take time. Stay safe, stay well, keep those vulnerable people in our communities in the forefront of your mind. Be thoughtful, be kind, thinking of you and sending all my love.